Dude! Haven't I already told you that serious videos like this don't need an intro? I need to fire my editor. Wait, I'm my own editor. Hey sheeple, Rolly here. This is a pretty serious video. If you're here to check out more Train Guy stuff, then you've come to the right place. Here is everything that's escalated since then. When I put out my Train Guy video, Train Guy actually commented about like 30 minutes when the video was uploaded. I've checked around a lot, but I can't find the exact comment. I think he might have deleted it, so just take my word for it. This is literally all I have of his comment. Every other reply is not there. I don't know why. We had a back and forth through the comments. I genuinely forgot what it was, and I'm not going to waste my brain capacity trying to think of Train Guy. A day later, he put out an apology. Maybe Train Guy can change. Let's read this apology together, shall we? Okay, guys, everyone gather in a circle because we're going to read Train Guy's apology. Or actually don't. I mean, he might deal you. If he was able to get a 14-year-old, I don't think he would care for a 4-year-old. Look, I'm sorry for dating that 14-year-old. I'm sorry about this whole damn thing. But that doesn't make me a pedophile or anything.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
Is he kidding right now? Put this in perspective. He's 19. That girl was 14. But that doesn't make me a pedophile. Shut up, bro. It was just an accident. I promise it will never happen again. I genuinely swear to God. You know, considering you dated a 15-year-old and a 14-year-old, it's not looking too good for you, bro. But look, it says he fixed his apology. How about we read it? Alright, look. I'm very sorry for dating that 14-year-old. I'm sorry about this whole damn thing. I don't know what the fuck I was doing or what was wrong with me. I seriously should know better than this. I'm really sorry for what I did, and I promise that it will never ever. What the f***? Dude, all he does is do things just to make other people happy. At first, he tries to say his feelings, but when that makes no goddamn sense, he tries to do it again just to hear what people want to hear. Just so that he will fix his spotless record. Well, it's not really spotless. So to answer this question for you, Train Guy, yes, you are going to hell. Which I know is a very rude thing to say, but dude, you tried to manipulate me and my friends, made us go through hell and back, dated a goddamn 14-year-old, dated a goddamn 15-year-old. It's not even funny. And now, you're just trying to take everyone's words out of their mouth, trying to make the perfect apology so that everyone forgives you. That's not how the world works, man. I'm just about to give a warning because I've crashed out very hard in another part of this video. So, just a fair warning. I'm going to be crashing out a lot here. So one of my friends, Troublesome Creations Inc., put out a video questioning my sanity while reading my weird comments. Just coincidentally, Train Guy puts out a video just like that. It's not as bad as him copying my take-along video, but it's still very bad.
Okay, comments like these are just kind of annoying because they usually just tell me what to do for, the next season or the next episode, when usually their ideas either suck or I have other better ideas just planned.
You should make more videos with that type of company. Honestly, comments like these in my videos are kind of annoying. I mean, I don't mind getting suggestions for new videos. It's just, some of the suggestions that these people give me are kind of dumb, and also there's something I don't really want to do.
This isn't the only one we'll be looking at, by the way. We'll be looking at that one later. This is Pete. Yeah, it sure is, and wait a minute, is that the fucking TTE guy?
Wait a minute, is that fucking Master of Lemons?
This guy literally has no shame. One day, I get a weird friend request from a man named Henry Fan NWR number 3. Train Guy was also switching channels with the exact same name, so I immediately knew who this was. I'm not playing any funny business, and I get straight to the point. Dude, I know who you are. Why have you added me, Gabe? That's his real name. Look, I'm very sorry about what happened 1 month ago. Look, man, if you're mad at me for the video, my bad, but I don't think you're genuinely sorry. No, I am. I was clearly very stupid for doing something like that. It feels like you're only apologizing because you got caught. And like I said on the community post, people trying to tell your mom about this is messed up. I'm not saying what you did was right. However, I just think this entire situation was very stupid. Same here. You could have avoided this 100%. I'm not apologizing because I got caught. I'm apologizing because I am truly sorry for what I did. I know it may not seem like it, but I've been really trying to improve myself and become a better person. And like I said, it's okay if you don't want to be friends, but can we be friends again? And I promise I'll be a better friend and I won't cause you or anyone else any more trouble. At first, I was very skeptical, as I know he's kind of good at manipulating and trying to twist his words to sound exactly what someone wants to hear. So, I made him a deal. Look, dude, a lot of what you've done is unforgettable. And I've explained a lot of what you've done in my video, which I'm pretty sure you've already watched the entire thing. But I have a feeling you're being genuine. So, I'll make you a deal. If you're chill for the next week, ending next Monday, I'll be friends with you again. But you won't be in any of my videos because of everything you've done. Wall Guy and NMAC, Furry Pizza Man and Muddy the Mudkip, won't be talking to you because they're completely done with you. But I have the heart to give you another chance. Please don't mess this up. Okay, it's a deal. I understand. Now we're on good terms. We only called twice. Once on the day of that text message, and the other one on the final day. And guess what? I'm a fucking lifesaver, because I got it on video. Check it out. Wait. Hold on. Because I only woke up like a little while ago. So, if you could just repeat that real quick. Your parents, like you told your parents about the situation, and like, I would like what?
I said I told them about the situation, and apparently they just hate you now.
Oh, damn. Alright. I'm gonna be real. What your parents say don't really affect me. I understand that your parents and all. I'm not trying to be rude to them whatsoever. But what your parents think about me shouldn't affect me, and it doesn't affect me whatsoever.
Right.
That's all I gotta say. I don't want to be disrespectful or nothing, so I'm just gonna cut my thoughts there short.
I'm trying to remember what else I was gonna say. Some of this is also kind of your fault, because the people doxing me and trying to get in contact with my mom has gotten so bad to the point she's just extremely fucking paranoid about shit I do on the internet now.
Damn. I mean, the only reason why I made the video was because I didn't think your, like, actions that you did on that day were very appropriate in the slightest, even if it was a mistake. And I thought, like, it had to be spoken up about. So that's why I took the screenshots. That's why I made the video. And I just didn't want, like, what you've kind of been, like, saying and doing to me in the past just bring me down. Because I'm gonna be honest, all, like, the drama that we, like, used to go through when we were, like, close friends and, like, business partners, like, it really brought me down, man. Like, it honestly made me feel awful about myself, that almost almost a few times a week, I'd have to try and calm you down or prevent you from anything, which is why around the tail end of our quote friendship, I started recording you a bit often. So I knew something is going to happen. Like, I had a feeling that something was going to happen, something was going to go down. So that's why, like, I'm pretty sure you saw the video. I remember you said you, like, watched it in, like, snippets, I'm pretty sure.
No, I saw all of it except for the parts where it's just the voice chat.
Alright. So what you was saying was just honestly bringing me down and making me feel kind of bad about myself, and not just myself, but for some of my fans, because like, eventually, like, my fan base just didn't like you. And sure, I still liked you as a friend, but you getting mad at my fans for their own opinions on you, that also kind of brought me down. Just you being negative to my friends and my fan base and just me as a whole, and you just, it felt like you were disrespecting everything I've worked for up until that point, especially my content, from you copying me. It just, that's the main reason why I ever made an exposed video about you. I feel like if you handled the situation, like, way, like, more proper, and, like, addressed the allegations as soon as they came out, maybe took a break, like, and not just keep posting like nothing happened, then I feel like everything would have played out completely differently. Like I said earlier, I think if you, like, just stayed calm, which I know is hard to do in that situation, and I know you've been prone to, like, anger issues, but all I think is this situation could have been handled 10 times better, but I don't 100% blame you for everything, because I get it, you were stressed, and I get it, people were overreacting, as in trying to dox you and doing all that stuff.
That's understandable.
And I just wanted to say, like, when I made that video, I didn't make it for views. I made it so that people would know, well, not, like, specifically for views. I made it so people, like, could see what you've done, know about, what's going on and what already happened, so that your, like, actual consequences could happen. Because whenever we used to get in a fight with, like, me, my friends, and you, almost zero repercussions always happened. It felt like you were like Norman Price from CGI Fireman Sam, and you were just causing fires everywhere. Awful example for this moment, but you just gotta hear me out on this one.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say this once again. I know you were angry, and I know sometimes you can't just really control anger like that, but you just gotta know, man, like, I understand you thought what you did was right for, like, the beginning, but I really don't have anything to say that hasn't already been said, except for you could have handled this 10 times better. And I'm gonna be real honest, and I'm sorry if this comes out wrong. However, I don't really think I feel 100% bad for making the video, especially because I left out a lot of other controversies and, like, hardly touched up upon, like, the other minor ones. Like, for example, that, like, one night on Christmas Eve, when this guy got, like, when you got, like, mad at this one guy, and you was, like, spam calling me so that, like, I could help you. that one wasn't so bad, but like, I left out a lot that could have made your case 10 times worse. And, like, I'm not saying some of the things I said, like, couldn't ruin your career or anything, no. I'm saying, like I said in the video, you were honestly an inspiration to a lot of people. While I might not know those people personally, and I can't recall their names, I know that if you have 700 subscribers, there's clearly a market for your own content. And there's clearly a fan base for you. And I just find it kind of shocking that, like, as such a kind, funny individual that you appear to be on your channel, you just completely disregarded all of that while we were, like, being friends. Like, I'm not saying, oh, you weren't funny, grr. But, like, it felt like behind the scenes, you were a completely different person, a complete emotional train wreck that I had to deal with, like, constantly and check over, like you were like a pet. And sure, I understand if my friends need someone to talk to, that's 100% okay. Like, the Christmas Eve situation, I don't mind that I left that out, because that was just you needing to vent. Sure, the spamming was annoying, but I'm kind of glad I left that one out, right? But I just think you, like, and I know you're probably, keyword probably, because I'm not sure about this, that you weren't trying to, like, guilt trip anyone. However, that's what it 100% felt like to me, my friends, and sometimes even my viewers.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying this just because, grr, you're a bad person. Grr, I'm so angry. I'm saying this so that you'll learn. Because you're going for a new persona. A new persona that not a lot of people would recognize you by, which is your intention. Because drama is getting too hot, and you just need to get away from it by starting over. I feel like if you keep doing this to different people, as in copying, like, just stressing out. I'm not saying stressing out is, like, easier to fix. It's way easier said than done. And just kind of...
That person is not helping you. Oh, no, I can't. And if you don't have a public conversation, don't put it on a speaker, for one, if you don't want others to listen to.
His dad got to him. Now, I'm gonna be honest, right? I do feel pretty bad recording his dad at that time. However, one, I did not know he was gonna show up. Two, I feel like this needs to be shown. Just because I really don't want to leave anything out. Just because of how serious this topic is. My dearest apologies to TrainGuy's dad for that. A month passes by, and I get nothing. This is truly beautiful. No TrainGuy for a month? What could possibly go wrong? He subscribes to me. I didn't know why. I made a community post just for the fun of it, and I got some hilarious comments. He immediately commented saying, "It was an accident. I unsubscribed immediately after. Also, I changed my mind about switching channels. Go ahead. Make more insults about me being a pedo and being autistic. See if I care. I honestly don't give a fuck anymore." I commented back saying, "Who made jokes about you being autistic?" You see, this is what I'm talking about. He's trying to lie, manipulate his way out of this just so he could sound like the bad guy. No one ever made any jokes about him being autistic. Please do not make another video about me ever again unless it's about me wanting to change my ways and better myself. Exactly. He just wants everyone to hear the positive sides about him and how he's gonna change. No, that's not how the world goddamn works. Honestly, I'd rather you not be associated with me at all after what you did to me. He responded to what I said saying that some people on Twitter were the people who said that. I responded by saying, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. SQUEAKQUEL coming soon. He barely even gave me a week to respond, and he just said, where is it? I responded by saying, hope you know, I don't really care to post a video about you as soon as possible because you're not my biggest problem. Not trying to sound rude, but it's true. Also, if you really don't care about me anymore, why don't you just not make the video and stop associating with me? Because you can't just say a bunch of stuff about me and act like it's gonna go ignored. What stuff? I would say, however, I plan to keep it for the SQUEAKQUEL. Why do you always refuse to elaborate? You're saying that I can't just say a bunch of stuff about you and act like it's going to go ignored, but honestly, I think you're the one who's doing that right now. Why did I ever become friends with you? And the one that broke me most. It's not my fault that you and your horrible fans ruined my life and the reason why my channel and my life are in a lower state than they've ever been right now. Crash out incoming, because I got mad. Hey man, we can argue all we want, but don't you dare bring my fans into this. This is your fault in the first place for doing all this. Not only did you date a 14-year-old, but you treated me and my friends like shit. The only time I've ever gotten mad and yelled at you were in the final messages in your old DMs when I was literally breaking because of everything. The only reason why you're trying to fire at me is because you only got caught. If this was light drama that involved you breaking my friends like a glass vase for the 48,538th time, you would come running back like you always did. And quite frankly, I'm done. At the back of my head, I like to think, maybe TrainGuy has changed. Maybe he could put out a good apology and gain respect by people again. But no, you need to keep firing at me because that's all you can do. Your life has completely dwindled to a speck that can't be repaired. Trust me. There's a lot I want to say to you, but genuinely I'm wasting air and my brain capacity just thinking about you, so I'll cut this comment short. TrainGuy, all you'll ever be known for the rest of your life will be the things that you've ever done, either good or bad. That's what a reputation is. Yours is currently going farther than hell, farther than the center of the earth. I have completely lost all hope for you, considering how low you're stooping just so you could be seen as an actual normal human being. You are 19 years old. Grow up. Like I said in this paragraph, TrainGuy, your life is a speck of dust. You just put out crappy apologies, blame a bunch of people who barely even did anything, bully random people you've never even spoke to in your life, constantly go in and out of friendships, and meanwhile, all you can do with your life is play tic-tac-toe on that goofy-looking forehead of yours. You constantly lie to get your way, you constantly manipulate to get your way, and it's not working anymore. That's why you're firing at me in the first place, because you have nothing else to do with your life. At the end of the day, all you'll ever have in life are those shitty customs you made. Not to mention you're built like Leonardo from the goddamn Alvin show. This photo right here is literally all you did with your apology. Your apology might genuinely be worse than the ukulele apology. The countless edits I've made for you through our friendship, the countless video opportunities I've given you, which have hit thousands of views, while you're still trying to put the pieces together. Poor timing. Okay, yeah, poor timing. Everything I'm showing on screen right now proves that you are a monster that has no heart. I'd love if this drama was just over, you got off the internet, admitted that you were goddamn wrong in a normal way, and no one ever talked about you forever. Yeah, forever sounds good. But I'm over here beefing with Dr. Nefario. You see, look, here's the difference between my friends and you. My friends are a goddamn pedophile.
Oh, that nigga a pedophile!
TrainGuy, I want to challenge you, right? I dare you to make a video calling me out, bruh. Oh, wait a minute. You won't, because your ego's too big and you don't want your fans on YouTube knowing. You might think this story is over, but no, surprisingly not. About like 2 weeks ago, I got a friend request from TrainGuy32. Oh boy. I texted it, but I don't think it's answering anytime soon because it's been 2 weeks since then. So, yeah, that's all I have for now. I'm gonna save some air and let my friends talk, okay? Okay.
So, he's genuinely just, well, that fucking person, bro. Like, what can I fucking say, bro? Fucking pedophile. Like, what he does is trying to, he did some guy's way, bro. I don't know what to do, man. He's just a low quality being. That's all I have to say, bro. Although there's no other, to be honest, bro. It's like, honestly, yeah. It's just your real low quality being, bro. 40-year-old girl. Yeah, it's sure sad, man. He doesn't deserve to have his channel, mate. Well, nothing. This sucks, bro.
If you don't understand what he said, I didn't really either, but if you did, please send a transcript in the comments. Please. Editing Rolly here. TrainGuy posted on his community post this. Oh, you're being serious? Let me explain why. TrainGuy, man. All I gotta say is, boo womp, little bro.
You're right. Even for a predator, I'm selfish. I'm a selfish predator. It's no wonder I have no friends.
TrainGuy, I never wanted you to go through this. I'm gonna be real honest, you did this to yourself. At first, I used to actually care. I used to be like, hey, what if I was a bit too hard on my video about him? Maybe I should make an apology video and maybe just, like, outline the good things he did. Nah, I think I'm good after this one. If you don't even know why you're losing subscribers, that proves that you have zero remorse for what you did, and you barely even know what was wrong about what you did. So look, man, all I have to say to you is, you can't win. You think all of your subscribers and all of your old fans and even me are just your playthings that you could just do whatever you want with them. You can say whatever you want with them, and you expect them to come back. But guess what, dude? The world doesn't work that way. And that may come as a shocker to you, especially because you've been doing this for as long as I've ever known you. But I'm gonna be real honest. I hope you lose all of your subscribers, all of your fans, all of your stupid Twitter followers. Everything. TrainGuy, buddy boy, I know you're watching this entire video. So I just want you to know, you've contributed nothing positive to my life, nor will you ever do so. 'Cause even at my lowest, I'm a family guy. Okay, I'll stop. You might be wondering why I'm not taking this video seriously, and that's just 'cause I kinda don't care. I could be talking about a bunch of things. I could be talking about the Down the Mind pilot. I could be talking about the 80th year anniversary. I could even talk about my new archiving channel, where I just have a bunch of my old videos up there so they could finally be seen since 2021. Yeah, I gotta deal with someone with quadruple chins in a video. I'm praying that this is the last video I need to make on you, but considering that you won't leave me alone, I think I'm gonna have to make a few more after this. Before I end this video off, I just want to give some updates. I will be making a video on this channel centered around the Lambtastic archive and what it means and the history behind the videos on there. I will make stuff about the Down the Mind pilot and the 80th anniversary as a whole. I even have a few revivals. I'm not even gonna have an end credits. I don't think this video deserves an end credits. I wish everyone watching this video, except Gabe Riley, a Lambtastic day. Peace. Well, guy, I am so sorry I didn't put you in this video, but I needed to pump this out. My storage was going crazy with this video.